Here's something I just came across. I'd like to read this to you. The title here is Will Americans Sever Ties with the Natural World? Little noticed in the United States, Ecuador has adopted a constitution which confers rights on the natural environment and allows lawsuits seeking damages from those who harm the natural world. This bit of news is foreign when heard by American ears. The staunchest environmentalists in the USA seem hesitant to invoke the inherent right of nature over industry. We have bought into capitalism to the extent that the air we breathe and the water we drink seem to be less important than corporate profits. Think about this. People, good, honest, thoughtful people, have allowed profiteers to set the tone to the extent that people have relinquished rights as natural beings. We all love the hot new car, the 2,000 square foot house, the vacation to the Sun Belt in the wintertime. This comes from profit. But what happens when the profit has come at the cost of clean air and clean water? Could this happen? Has it already occurred? Consider again the fact that Ecuador has launched a lawsuit against polluters in defense of nature. Does this sound strange? Foreign? Do you feel a thrill of wonder at the audacity? What will become of people who are so empowered as to stand up to power? And why haven't the free people of the USA done the same? How many polluted wells must be endured before people stand up on their back legs? What amount of toxins can we breathe from the air before parents count the disease of their children as more worthy of concern than the college education? What is the college education but the too expensive training of your children to become members of the army of the corporations that will further intimidate you to accept profit over nature? Nature is finite. Profits aren't. What will you do when the water is gone? What will happen when the earth is crisscrossed with highways and power lines? We will have a fun time riding around in the latest car. It will be at the expense of green expanses and wildlife. And ultimately, we had better remember we are wildlife. We may become nothing more than the zoo animals that are protected, for our own good, as are the animals in the modern zoos. What do we choose for ourselves? If we don't care about ourselves, remember that our choices are for the generations to come. How will we explain our choices to our children and grandchildren? Those are some thoughts to think about, and that's it for now. Goodbye.